Hello, everybody. I thought I would pop on and talk a little bit about some of the group workshops that are happening around here this year. And some of these are my workshops and some are other people's workshops. And just as a kind of intro to that, I realized coming into this year that I had quite a few interesting creative projects on my plate that I was really excited about. And I felt like I wanted some strong nourishment to support me with those projects. And I decided to do a number of workshops for myself as a participant to support me to do that. So that's really connected me in with the power of group learning and exploring and celebrating and community and all that kind of thing. It's just so juicy for us. And particularly in these post-COVID years, when there was so much isolation back in those years. And I think a lot of us have not fully recovered from that. And so there's been a lot of appetite for group experiences. And the thing I will say with these experiences is often we look at these and we say, can I afford it? Have I got the money? Have I got the time? And very often, I don't think that's the question to ask. I think the question to ask is it calling? Does it touch me? Does it excite me? Would I like to go? If I ignored the thing about the time and the money, is this something I really, really would love to do? And if that's the case, then in my opinion, the thing to do is just to make it happen. Because in my experience, when I say yes to something that I'm really attracted to doing, especially if I pay in full straight away up front, the money comes back. And so many other people have told me exactly the same thing. So the decision to follow the heart and follow and go and do the thing that's calling us is a creative act. And just making the decision and committing to it opens things up and draws towards us exactly what we need to support us to be able to do it. And I will really emphasize, don't go and do the things that you're not called to do. Don't say to yourself, right, deciding to do a workshop will open things up for me. No, unless that is true for you in that moment. But for most of us, is there something that's calling me? Maybe all of the things I'm about to mention will call you. They're all calling me at the moment, but I'm in a particularly expansive and open place right now. But maybe one of them will call you. Or maybe none of these will call you, but something else will. And I'm just saying, follow the call, because that's the call of the heart. It's the call of the spirit. So I'm going to start with the one I've already attended this year as a participant, which is 3 Healing. This was brought through, it's an energy modality. It was brought through and captured and channeled by the beautiful Kelly Hawksworth, who lives in Landrin-Wells. And it gives you a cleansing at soul level. And I attended this workshop early in February this year. And the effects are still reverberating. It was a beautiful experience, very uplifting, very cleansing, and for me, very, very grounding. And I can now give that treatment if I want to. I don't have to. I can give it to myself if I want to. I don't have to. So 3 Healing with Kelly Hawksworth is a beautiful workshop and is happening again in May. So next one coming up is Freedom of Spirit. So Freedom of Spirit is one of my workshops, and this is based on the idea that we all naturally have within us a free spirit that is alive, and that at the same time, to some extent, that spirit has been denied or suppressed, I think in any of us. And the great news is we can reclaim that freedom of spirit, we can celebrate it, we can have a fantastic magical weekend incorporating meditation, dance, movement, energy work, all kinds of beautiful experiences, drawing, painting, pairs work. It's a very vibrant, expansive, playful weekend. And my next one's coming up in March, end of March. Next one, Pelua, Radical Shift in Consciousness. Now, if you've heard of Pelua and you felt at all called to do this workshop, I absolutely recommend it. You can come and do it with me near Hay-on Wye. I've already run one of these workshops this year. with a fantastic group of people, all of whom expanded and transformed. It's really about spiritual expansion, the Pellower Radical Shift in Consciousness workshop. So if you're called to Pellower, come and do it with me in Hay-on Wye, or go to the pellowerenergyhealing.com website and find a teacher who's closer to you. And then you can contact them and find out when their workshops are taking place. So next up, Beyond Wounded Toward Wisdom with the beautiful Julie Parker. This is a journey of self-discovery. I attended this workshop in October last year, 2024, and I'm attending it again in my own home. I persuaded Julie to come and run it in my home near Hay-on Wye and also near Prestine in Wales. And that is happening in April. That's a fantastic workshop as well. There's a lot of exploration of our relationship with our wounding, our relationship with our choices, our path, our destiny, and our divine nature. Highly recommended. The next one is Ishvara, which was brought through and channeled by Rosalaria Robbins Cox in 2020. And this is a quantum energy modality for peace, calm, and heart-centered creativity. And I felt so drawn to this. So this one's actually happening in my home, which the Beyond Wounded one is as well, as I just mentioned. So if you feel called to that one, get in touch or look below and you'll see the details of how to contact Rosalaria. Next one, this is one I haven't done yet. It's called Humana. Humana came through in Australia and has been running over there for a while. And my friend Morag Thompson has just trained to teach the workshop. She will be back in the UK and is starting to run Humana workshops in March. And I'm hoping that she'll come and run one locally here, which I will attend. And the strapline for that is Spiritual Evolutionary Engineering, which sounds fantastic to me. It's a one-day workshop. And a couple of evening sessions, conscious dance sessions, which I attend on a regular basis. The first one is Ecstatic Dance with the wonderful Clive Hedger. This one happens, again, near Hay-on Wye, in a beautiful village hall with a heated wooden floor, once a month on a Saturday night. If that calls you and you're in the area, get in touch. I'll give you the details and we can meet up and have a dance. It's my favourite night of the month. And my other favourite night of the month is another conscious dance event, which is Movement Medicine with Keith Wesolowski-Miles. And that is also near Hay-on Wye, also on a Saturday night once a month. So there's plenty going on. I will be participating in all of these, leading two of them myself, Freedom of Spirit and Pellower. Do allow yourself, if one of those is calling you, get in touch with me or get in touch with someone you know who knows about them and follow that calling, because it really is worthwhile. I think the amount of money and energy and time we put into these group workshops is by far eclipsed by the benefit and the sheer fun and juicy connectivity and sharing of love and support that takes place. I'm just very excited for my own benefit being involved with all these things this year. So maybe I'll see you on a dance floor or in a workshop at some point this year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.